It was like a dream. It still is. You know, I have trouble remembering a lot of it, but it was a great spring. And so then the Yankees decided to keep, like I said, 3 or 4 of us on, and we go back to New York. And I hadn't signed a contract yet. And when we get back to New York, we get rained out. Or no, we play Brooklyn. 3 games a year. Every year we used to go back and we'd play in or 2 games before the season started, I think it was. We played in Ebbets Field and we'd play in Yankee Stadium. And I remember that that was when I first met Whitey Ford. Was getting ready to play one of those World Series games. Whitey was in the service, and he got married in 1951. And they had a bus after one of the games to take everybody to Whitey's wedding. And that was the first time I ever met Slick. In the meantime, the Yankees had decided to keep me. We were going to open up in Washington, D.C., and so after we played the Dodgers these 2 games, everybody gets on a train and goes to opening day in Washington. Well, I still hadn't signed a contract yet. I was still wanting to go with Harry Kraft and my old bunch to Beaumont. They all moved up to AA in Beaumont. I was still holding out to go there, or wanting to go there. Casey come to me on the train going to Washington and said, "We're going to keep you with the Yankees." And I said, "You got to be kidding me." And he goes, "No." I said, "We're going to keep you here." And he said, "Mr. Weiss is not too crazy about it, but Mr. Weiss and Dan Topping and Del Webb, the owners of the Yankees, are in the club car and they want to see you." So on the way back there, he turned to me and he said, "I want to tell you something. You just keep your mouth shut and I'll do the talking." So we go in there. And like I said, Mr. Weiss thought I should have another year in the minor leagues because at this time, I was only 19 years old. And Casey had told me to keep my mouth shut, so I did. And I didn't talk much at that time anyway. I was really scared. He said, "I want to keep this kid with us this year." And Mr. Weiss says, "Oh, I think we should send him back." And he talked Del Webb and Dan Topping into keeping me. And it kind of made Mr. Weiss mad, really, but tell you the truth. But anyway, Casey said, and I don't think we should have to just give him the minimum. I think he should get, if we keep him all year, he should get 75. The minimum at that time was 5,000. He said, "I think we should give him 7,500 if he stays all year because he's going to draw a lot of people into the stadium." And so I signed a contract with the Yankees. That was how I got to stay with the Yankees that year.